Our methodology is we have a cross-sequential project design, and we shall be examining humans, animals, both domestic and wildlife, small animals, and vectors and ticks. Vectors, the ticks and mosquitoes, are different parts of the study period. Some of these are going to be longitudinal studies, and some of these are going to be cross-sectional studies. Our research sites are 5. These are different conservation areas in the country. And of course, our sampling strategy for all sites is that we are considering a conservation area. These conservation areas are part of districts, and of course, in these districts, they are part of sub-counties, and this is where we are going to select satellite research centers, which will involve parishes and villages, and of course, in the villages, their households where we'll be doing the work. Then the methods of collection to be considered is at site selection criteria includes conservation areas, which we have just explained the 5 of these. Then district interfacing with national parks and conservation areas, the cattle corridor, high interface with human livestock, transboundary effect, and the history of previous outbreaks. These are the criteria we are going to look at to allow us to do selection of where we are going to study. Then at the actual sampling site, we shall have a satellite research site selection. Seasonality will be important in our selection. We shall do community mobilization, mapping of households, and doing the survey themselves. The selection of village health volunteers whom we shall use in setting up of our surveillance system. The ongoing intersectoral surveys which we have already started in some of these areas include the human surveys, livestock surveys, wildlife surveys, small animal and rodent surveys, and of course the vector species surveys. The human surveys include mixed methods, key informants at the district level technical wings and the district political wings. We go in and interview them. Then focus group discussions of men, women, and boys and girls. Some of these we do separately for men and women, and some of them we do them together. And of course, we're doing desk reviews on the laws and policies to come out with what we think will be a better policy after getting all the information we have collected from these interviews. The key data dimensions are to undertake a gender and inequalities analysis, knowledge, attitudes, and practices on transmission dynamics. Of course, looking at the local understanding of the 3 diseases in the communities. What are the beliefs on root drivers, local construction of gender, and other social inequalities that probably impact on the distribution of these diseases. The social-economic drivers of high-risk activities and indicators of community resilience. And of course, surveying of eligible members whom you can use in part of the